What's going on, gamers and grandpas? Davy here, excited to bring to you the Week 3 finale here in the PBA Gen 3 OU. The University of Central Fortress versus the Beanboyblue Platypunks. Coach JT versus Coach Bean. Two teams that are legendary in the league. Both players have made it to the finals. Bean has made it to the finals twice in his career. And both players normally with really positive records, but they're having a rocky start to this season. JT 1-1, hoping to get his second win. Bean surprisingly 0-2. Not what I would expect at this point in the season. And what's crazy is that by the end of this set, one of these teams is going to take another loss. That's both sad, but also epic. Let's jump in to Game 1. Beanie leading Zapdos into JT's Gara. This is a fantastic position, but JT gonna bring Blissey. Blissey, a fantastic switch against pretty much any special threat. Ooh, and surprisingly not immunity Snorlax. We've been seeing immunity on almost every Snorlax. That return does so much damage. Oh my goodness. Every time I see big numbers like that, I'm thinking Choice Band, but who knows. The Breloom is burned. Hidden Power Ghost. Fortress gonna come in on the Spore. Burn that Breloom is gonna be a problem. Besides spreading sleep, it's not really gonna be outputting too much damage moving forward. Gyarados in, intimidating the Zapdos. I don't think that Zapdos is actually intimidated. Jolteon with Volt Absorb, that's a fantastic pivot. Great defensive synergy. Gonna Baton Pass on the Breloom. Let's see how much Focus Punch with a burn does. 29%, pretty still solid damage, but kind of negligible in the grand scheme. Fortress still asleep, trying to wake up. You gotta be afraid of this Charizard putting up a substitute, or just throwing out a Fire Blast. Oof, critical hit. That's some big damage. And a burn on the Gyarados too. Insult to injury. Man, that was an 83% hidden power. Good lord. That was super effective. Is that Hidden Power Electric? Is that a Hidden Power Electric? No, it's not. Hidden Power Rock. Hidden Power Rock. Because it wasn't super effective on the Skarm. Wow. And we're going to taunt on the Skarm. That's a great. Gengar is a great position against Skarmory. Good stuff. Thunderbolt. Gengar is one of those Pokemon, kind of like Starmie. It just has so much coverage. So many things it can do. It's a problem for sure. And even though this Fortress is asleep, it's putting in some serious work. Gengar taking the Hydro Pump. Ooh, it's hurting though. A lot of switches. And a Thunderbolt in the Skarm, that's huge. Breloom is here, gonna take some damage. If this Gengar has like an Ice Punch or a Fire Punch, it should be able to finish off the Breloom. It does. Ice Punch takes it. Oh, but Effect Spore. Oh, Breloom, you son of a gun. But this Suicune just can't hit Hydro Pumps. That's rough. It just can't hit Hydro Pumps. This Gengar is evasive. Can it try for one more? Ick! 3 in a row! Oh my goodness. Another para. Wait, let's see. Can we miss 4? No, we hit the... But it doesn't kill because... Wow. What a sequence. Yeah, let's hit Ice Beam. Let's do Ice Beam now. Was that 3 full paras and 3 Hydro misses in a row? I told you this was going to be epic, guys. That was crazy. Crazy in a disgusting sense, but still crazy. Jolteon looking like a problem here. Snorlax really the only thing that wants to face it down now. We're going to Baton Pass. JT making great use out of that move. And I have a hunch this is a Choice Banded Snorlax. Just in the way that it's been throwing out single attacks and then switching out. Hydro Pump on Flurry. We're gonna Earthquake. Is it rest? Are we gonna rest up? Might just be Calm Mind sub. Jolteon looking like it's in a great position here though. Snorlax gonna switch in on a Spike. How much damage will this Thunderbolt do? And I think between Blissey and Jolteon, I think we just win here. If you're the University of Central Fortress. Gonna boldly Dragon Dance. I guess it was a crit last time, so... JT's just seeing the end here. He sees the light at the end of the tunnel. This Tyranitar is the salvation. No, it's not! That's a slow T-Tar. Zapdos still outspeeds at max speed, I guess. But Jolteon should be able to just clean up. Oh yeah, big time. A solid 3+ differential win for JT here at the end. Protecting to get some recovery, I guess, but with Sandstorm it doesn't really amount to anything, and there it is. JT wins game 1. Crazy start to this set. The Gengar and the Suicune just staring each other down, doing nothing for 4 turns. That was impressive gaming. Let's go to game 2. And Zapdos is in on the Fortress. Zapdos is such a good lead with Baton Pass and so much offensive pressure. What's Blissey trying to do here? Are we going to see a Toxic? Yeah, Skarm's a great switch in. Gyarados is here on the Skarm. We're going to Dragon Dance. Oh, baby. Last game it was HP Rock. Yeah, we're just not going to stick in. That Toxic hurts. We don't want to stand for too long. T-Tar is here. Gonna roar that Skarm out. Ooh, but Breloom comes in. We don't like that. With the Gyarados Toxic, we don't really have that many great switch-ins for the Breloom here. Focus Punch gonna chunk it. 57%. Let's go Gengar on the Focus Punch, but we know it also has, might be Hidden Power Ghost. That's a little scary too. But it scares it out with the Ice Punch. How much will Thunderbolt do? I don't think it will kill. But then again, will Charizard one-shot it? Oh, it does kill. Never mind. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that math makes sense, actually. This Gengar's a problem, man. Putting a lot of work for UCF. Suicune's gone. Zapdos is here. That's pretty good. I don't know, you might want to preserve this Gengar. Not sure if you really have a good check for the Breloom without it. Maybe the Gyarados, but that's Toxic. Ooh, and Snorlax as well. These teams with Suicune and Snorlax, I want to say, I think Barry also has Suicune and Snorlax. That's just a scary combination. Just 2 really powerful things that can sit in the back. Mach Punch can outspeed the Jolteon for sure. Good stuff. What do we expect? Skarmory? We're going to Dragon Dance. Just trying to get as much mileage out of this Gyarados as we can, but it's a Roar Skarm, I believe, so Whirlwind, so... It's just going to switch your Gyarados out? No, it's not. Opt to get the spikes up instead. That's probably smart. Yeah, only doing 22%. Really not that big of a concern. The spikes are much more progress for the Beanboyblue Platypunks. Bean looking in a really good position here. I don't know how you break through T-Tar at this point. Or break through Snorlax, I should say, sorry. Gonna need to be able to get the T-Tar in, get it healthy, keep it healthy, and Dragon Dance, I would think. But with Whirlwind Skarm facing you down, I don't know how you do that. Maybe it's a last Pokemon situation. Get T-Tar in as the last Pokemon. But this Whirlwind Skarm is being annoying. Oh, the reverse roar. But you know this Snorlax has Brick Break. Now wait a second. This thing's just gonna press Brick Break the rest of the game, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This thing is karate chopping its way to victory. Hiya! And it looks like we're going to game 3. Fortress is like, before I go, let me clear these hazards. Doesn't it have Explosion? You might want to just click Explosion there. Then again, I don't know if Blissey beats the Breloom. So it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, let's poison it. Let's just be as toxic as possible before we lose. Solid game 2. Good reversal there from Beanboyblue, and it's sending us to game 3. This is exciting. Haven't had too many game 3s this week. The number of game 3s has gone down, and that's concerning because that's not as hype when we don't have game 3s. I have never seen this game 3 match before, and I'm really excited to see it. Let's jump in and check out how this set concludes. Zapdos lead into T-Tar, 2 pretty common leads. Just gonna get out of there. Goes Fortress. This Breloom and Fortress keep facing down, and Spore keeps coming out on the 4E. If it can't set hazards, it can at least be a sleeping blob to take hits. Bean making a great case for Breloom this week. Really showing off just how annoying Spore can be. And Focus Punch is gonna do some major damage to Fortress. A physical attack doing 59% to Fortress doesn't happen every day. And a read to the Gengar switch. Bean is in his element this game. But we're going to Will-O-Wisp the Breloom. That's going to cripple it, but Gengar is gone. Jolteon is in. Does Breloom want to stay? Oof. JT just going to call the switch, go to Snorlax. Let's try to wake up our 4E. Zapdos is here. And we're just going to boom right away. Ooh, either the Snorlax or the Zapdos is going to take some major damage and chose to get rid of the Zapdos. Jolteon, a great position. Oh, Hariyama's here. Oh, wow. Haven't seen this Pokemon yet, at least in this set. This was a trade that JT made after week 1. And Hariyama doing his job, taking care of the Snorlax. Good stuff. I was never really a fan of Cross Chop. I feel like the accuracy is kind of annoying. But then again, we have a lot of like 80 and 85% accurate moves in this gen. Oh boy, Jolteon's position's great here. Yeah, one shot's the Scarm. We just have to be able to switch in Breloom safely. That makes sense. Now it's going to press Spore. Who are we sleeping? The Gyarados. Oh, but Gyarados is great here too. We can Intimidate on the burned Breloom. I see the vision. And now Jolteon just in a really good position here. Just press T-Bolt and Hidden Power Ice. Maybe even get the Paralyze on Suicune. Oh my goodness, this Suicune's Hydro Pumps. Suicune, what are you doing this set? You gotta hit your Hydro Pump, Suicune. How much does HP Ice do to Breloom? At 63? 651 actually, never mind. Gonna play it safe, just go to the Intimidate. Yeah, it looks like a good call. Charizard's in. Could we see maybe the Sub-Punch Charizard carry us to victory? Get a substitute off, and then you'll be able to blast these guys, but let's see. Gyarados still asleep. Struggling to do it. Oh my goodness, Bean with a lot of misses this set. You got to recognize that. That's definitely had an impact. That's tough. It's a lot of accuracy checks failed for the Platypunks. 76% from Gyarados. Doing a huge amount of damage, and it looks like Breloom with a burn in the sand. I don't think it's going to be enough to end off this, and Hidden Power, no, just Double Edge. Going to end the set. Congrats to the UCF, University of Central Fortress, and Coach JT. That was a tight match. That was back and forth, too. +3, +4, and then +3 again. Really close matches, really good games. So congrats to both these players. Congrats to JT earning his 2nd badge of the season. Man, the Platypunks 0-3. I don't think we've ever seen something like this before. Excited to see how the rest of the season progresses for these two, though. Well, that's going to do it here. Excited to get Week 4 started, and hope to have you back here watching our commentary on the Week 4 matches. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time.